Hey everybody out there, how you all doing? It's been a while since I made a video. um, well, I guess you want me to talk about this past year. I don't know. Uh, was quite an eventful year. Uh, for the past 2 or 3 years, I was superintendent of Caddis Water Plant. I learned a lot of stuff, but one thing I definitely learned was a little more compassion for some of the politicians that we have. Um, while I was there, uh, many times I had to turn down uh, deals for, very expensive gifts and things like that. I found myself a lot of times riding in stretched SUVs and Humvee limousines and things like that, and being treated to $400 plus dinners and things, and turning down, all kinds of computers and electronics and different things because uh, part of my contract said that I wouldn't accept gifts like that, and I did my best not to. And but a lot of it mainly was big energy companies trying to move into the area and basically needing my approval to do so. They're willing to go to any length, absolutely any length, to get me to say yes. Um, and it would have been real easy to take on some big prize. There were times it was kind of hard to say no, but I'm happy, feel good, and about the fact that I always did. I always did turn down the gifts and say no. Well, I won't say I always said no because there were times I said yes because it was in the best interest of the area. That was a lot of my job was just to make sure that everything done was in the best interest of the area that I worked for and the village I worked for in that area, the watershed or whatever. Um, but I never accepted a gift whether I said yes or no. But, anyway, that came to an abrupt halt last year, right around the end of July when they thought I had a heat stroke, and turned out I had a double stroke and two permanent strokes at the same time. One was right here in my head, and one was back here in the occipital region, which was the bigger of the two strokes, and the one that caused permanent damage to my brain. Uh, and in a way, I think I was lucky because rather than losing muscle control in my face or body, I didn't lose the ability to speak or anything. I just lost a lot of sight. And while that's bad, losing your sight, I still have 2/3 of my sight, and which is better than half, and I can still function and everything. However, I did suffer a little bit of a personality change, I think, where I was able to say no much easier before. Now it's harder, uh, you know, uh, especially the little kids. And I have the tendency of buying lots of candy for little kids. Sometimes kids I don't even know. I don't know why I do that, but I'm trying to work on it because, well, to be honest, I'm out of money. Um, I've lived for 5 months now with no income. I never thought I could before. I would have, if you had asked me how far I thought I could go with no income, I would have probably told you a month, possibly two. It's been 5, and it shouldn't be too much longer before I get my first disability check. I'll be on disability for a little while, and then I'm going on to a full retirement. Um, I would also like to get a job somewhere, pushing broom or doing something, because I'll tell you what, it's boring not having some place to go every day, and different people outside of your family to talk to, stuff like that, especially after sitting in that seat that I was sitting in for the last 3 years, you know, talking to so many different people and meeting new people all the time, and having all the power I had and everything. Going from that to being a guy sitting on the front porch watching the world go by, well, that's kind of nice for a little while, but man, I don't want to do that all the time. Actually, I've been thinking about trying to find a janitorial job or something, just for somewhere to go and something to do. But I don't know. I'm the kind of guy that needs stuff to do. A lot of people are suggesting I get back into the music a lot more, which I actually have behind the scenes. I just haven't recorded a lot of it. But a lot of people say, make more videos, make more videos. You know? But I don't know. We'll find our way. Right now. I should be just about to the end of the waiting period for my disability, which should carry me over to retirement, and actually should make pretty good money in both disability and retirement, and I should be okay. Nothing's for sure yet. No hard numbers. No hard date yet. But yeah, I've been sort of sitting here in limbo. Really not in the mood to make videos a lot lately because there's nothing really going on, so there's not a lot to talk about. But it is the very last day of 2019. 2020 will be here in just a few hours. And I think it would only be proper for me to wish everyone a Happy New Year and let y'all know that things should soon be looking better for me too. So don't worry about me, folks. I've been fine. I found ways to get through, ways to get by, and I gotta thank one of my friends for helping me out quite a bit. I don't know if he wants me to mention his name, but he knows who he is, and also a nice lady that did a couple of nice, really super nice things for me, and I know she doesn't probably want me to mention her name, so I'm not going to. But these people, I have wonderful people in my life. I'm very lucky for that, and thankful. But this isn't Thanksgiving, is it? But I'm thankful anyway. Things have worked out in my favor in many different ways, and I don't know if that's maybe good karma coming at me, some serious juju. I don't know, but I'm sure happy about it. I don't want to make this video super long, but I do want to keep you informed, let you know what's going on. We're here at the clubhouse right now at the present time, and doing a lot of thinking about some serious recording. But I'm not going to say just what kind of recording. No, I'm just going to tell you some recording. Since I last made videos, I have earned the ability to sit on the floor in Indian style again, which is something I couldn't do for a few years there. And I can eat like a Thai on the floor. Oh yeah, I'm getting ready. For some big life changes coming a few years from now, or a couple of years possibly from now. But anyways, right now I'm still a full-fledged Buckeye. You can lead a Buckeye to water, but you can't get the horse out of a Buckeye. And I'll tell you what, it's been a wonderful, wonderful year. Although it's been a tragic, terrible, horrible year. But there's always a bright side. Every silver lining's got a touch of gray. And oh, look at my hat. Dog chewed it. I don't even know how to get a new hat. This is a Calgon hat. From Ancient Chinese Secret, that company. Yeah. Well, anyway, I want to wish y'all a Happy New Year. Hope you had a good Christmas. Mine was okay. Not the best, but okay. And my New Year should be fine. It's going to be in a few more hours. We've got a whole day to get through yet. And I'm going to hang out here at the clubhouse and do a little research. So, Happy New Year, everyone.